So over the few days, we have been looking at some of the devils that have been inhibiting the growth and development of Africa. I mean, our continent, Africa. We've spent some time to look at the political devils and some of the systems that we think as an institution, Harakati and Muungano, we are pushing for those reforms to happen in our part of the continent. For today, we will be looking at another very important angle, which for me, I think it shouldn't have been a problem for Africa, because we have been copying everything from our Western friends. And this is something that they are very much good at doing, and that is integration. I think it is a popular topic among our side of this continent, talking about the many blocks that we have as far as Africa is concerned, ECOWAS, AU, and all that. But most often than not, these institutions become just the name, and it ends there. And when it comes to implementation, that is where the challenge has been. But for us as Harakati, and for me personally, I think this is one of the foundational problems of Africa when it comes to our development. Okay? Because let's even look at our Western world. Go to Europe. If you don't take care, you feel like Europe is even a country on its own. But these are several countries that have decided consciously to come together in order to get the benefit with integration. Go to the United States. Go to the Asian. In fact, all those developed world, you realize that they have strategically positioned themselves, come together in order to take advantage of the benefit of integration. But why is it that when it comes to Africa, all of us want to work alone, individually? We can associate it to corruption and other factors because we understand the benefit with integration, but we don't want to implement it. Yes, so we can say system failure, political problems, but then, because we've already spent time to discuss these areas, we believe that it is time we move forward to implement the issues that we think is facing us. As we said, we appreciate the importance of integration. And if you look at our local level, we have a lot of associations. Look at the midwife, nurses, teachers, doctors. All of these institutions, employees that we have in our part of this continent, we know that coming together is important. Putting people together is important. Having one voice is important. So we decided to come together. If you pick nurses, for instance, if you go to Nigeria, Togo, Ghana, nurses have come together to form an association, like the Nurses and Midwives Association of Ghana. Why did they do that? Because they appreciate the importance of blocks, importance of integration, importance of coming together, and importance of having one voice. Look, this Western world, they know that when they come together as one, they will have the voice, they will have the edge, they will have the market. We have some countries, let's say Togo, with a population, in fact, very few, just like one state in Nigeria or even less. When you come together, you form one market, a global market, whereby people can move freely. So it means that when you produce in Ghana, you are not only producing for Ghanaians, which is 30 million. You are producing to about 500 million people. And that increases your market share. And that is what the Western world are doing. If you look at Europe, you can move from one country. Our president has been saying, if you don't take care, if you are moving from France to Germany, you would not even know that you've crossed country. Why? They understand the importance of integration. They understand the importance of coming together. And they've done that consciously. And I think that happened after the World War. So that should tell you that when they faced a problem, the World War II, and they realized that no, market is not going, the US as an economy was fighting them. They decided to come together, integrate, so that they can form a very huge force to fight and to have their voice heard. Because Luxembourg as a country, though they are about 600,000 or something, but they serve the whole of Europe. In fact, the banking sector and the financial sector, they are one of the best. You cannot go there. Why? And it's like we still don't know that there is something wrong fundamentally. I was reading in the news. In fact, I'm a Ghanaian, so I know that some Nigerians have come to the country, and because of trade, yeah, I know the GIPC and the laws that has to do with trade restrictions, and that is good. But if you look at the impulse of the conversation, to some extent, you can see that maybe it might be price advantage or some advantage that maybe those people are coming with. And that is one of the importance of integration, competition. And competition leads to price reduction. And that leads to the benefit, the wholesome benefit to the citizenry of the African continent. So what do we prefer? Individual benefits, personal benefits, political benefits, or a benefit that can liberate Africa, liberate the people of Africa, and bring a good life, a good standard of living to the people of Africa. I think we have to choose and choose wisely. And I believe that it is time for us to put ourselves together as Africa, move freely, trade freely. People should be able to, and if we talk about, there is no way we can say that there is no benefit. Look at IMF and World Bank, and I'll end with that. What do you think the Western world created those institutions? And that's the Bretton Woods institution. They came as a result of the World War. They realized that they were collapsing. They couldn't finance themselves. But one person cannot do it. So if a country like Germany, upon all its industrious nature, France, England, UK, they are all saying that they cannot do it alone, United States. But we have to come together and form certain institutions like World Bank, IMF, to finance us. That means they pull resources from across the countries to finance us individually. They are saying that they cannot do it. And you think Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, DR Congo, Senegal, on an individual basis can survive. I think we are just tickling ourselves. And it's about time our leaders wake up and reason through ECOWAS and some of these institutions, African Union. We put ourselves together. We get the numbers because we already have the numbers. We have the numbers and we have the youthful population among the continents. It's Africa. So imagine if we had come together and we have a voice on the international front, like African Union, which is strong. But you see, you cannot go there and fight whilst already we are individual basis here. We put our cocoa together, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire. Imagine. We put our gold together. We put our resources together. Dangote is suffering. And I think he has struggled to be one of the richest in the world because it is very difficult to survive in this part of the world. And he has been lamenting. So imagine if we have created an economy that is free to move, to do business, to trade, and Dangote can hoover around. I'm not sure we will be importing certain things from the outside world. They will come to us because we have a voice and we are united. And I think that's what we are supposed to do. So leaders, it is time. Let's integrate Africa. And let's do it consciously as the Western world did it. Let's take the opportunity and the time that we have with ECOWAS, African Union, and the other bloc, the Eastern, the South Africa, the West. Let's all come together as one and put our voices forward. That is what I believe will liberate Africa when it comes to economics and trade. Thank you.
Yes, for Africa to integrate and able to compete in the global world, I believe that goods and services, there should also be a borderless Africa. That you can go to other countries, as we say, and to do business there. Trade barriers should be removed. That is, no tariffs. Traveling from Accra to Nigeria, you go through Togo, and the border that you have to go through is Lomé. Lomé, they have security there. But if you go through northern Ghana to Togo, I don't think there's a security border there. So the people that we are trying not for them to infiltrate into our countries that we are scared of. They go through not the regular borders. They go through all these places. Even there is a house in Lombe. They say the same house, you can go through the same house and get to Togo. Who are we kidding? So for us to compete, I'm telling you the truth, we need these things to happen. We need this integration. We need these associations. So Africa, we need to wake up. We need to collapse our borders. We need to remove these tariffs. We need to be able to form an African parliament and make decisions with one mind. Africa, free trade associations, we have it, you say we have it in Algeria, Angola, DRC, all these countries, but it does not work for us. You know, in these divided countries in Africa, the workers in these uncompetitive industries, we always lose jobs for the bigger guys because they are in a block. They build their products and bring it to Ghana or to Africa. And because of their prices are down, they bring it because they produce more. The workers here, because we cannot produce more and able to sell at a competitive prices, we lose our jobs. The workers lose jobs here and rather move to those places to help them to be able to produce more and bring it to us. Why can't we come together and produce in masses, in mass, in a lot, so that the jobs will be kept in Africa? The only way we can do that is collapsing these borders, bringing these tariffs, taking the tariffs away, able to move from one country to other without even noticing that you have moved from Ghana to Ivory Coast. You have moved from Accra to Ceylon, to Sierra Leone, and all these places. If we don't do that, Africa, we are in a shape that we will never be able to do that. The unemployment will be reduced because we are in a global market. We are producing for Africans, 1 billion people. If Africa come together, do you know that our population can climb to 1 billion? But if we disintegrate, we are producing for 35 million, but those who can even buy, they are less than the 35. So what I want to end here and say is, Africa, integrate. Africa, integrate and integrate now. Thank you.
That's fine. My co-panelists have already spoken about the integration. I think it's a topic, a subject that we have to deal with it decisively. Because when we are talking about Africa, and we are talking about Africa countries, look at the Balkanized countries that we have. Small, and smaller countries. And we all of them call themselves countries. And we have these artificial land borders. You can't just move from one country to another with ease. It's costing us a lot of things. People think that when we integrate, we have more people coming into Ghana, for instance. We think that, oh, these people are coming for our jobs. They are coming to take our jobs, and we don't have jobs already. It doesn't work like that, because if you have, they don't even think about the fact that more people we have, the more kenke and all this you sell to them. You also make money. If you have more people, you sell more. So it's very important for us to think about collapsing the barriers. The barriers must go. Collapsing barriers in Africa is a must. We have to do that, and do that decisively. We collapse the barriers, and we allow a free flow of goods, services, and people. But how can we say that because he's from Nigeria, he can't come to Nigeria? When you go to Circle in Nigeria, in Ghana, for instance, you go to Circle, we have a lot of Nigerians there. They are selling. It doesn't take away Ghanaians who are agitating that, oh, the people have come to take our jobs. No. The more people we have, the expanded economy we have. We have to do that. It's very important. Very important. Integration is the way to go in Africa. Look at our everything in Ghana, for instance, and we think that because we are not many, 30 million, as over 30 million, as Joshua said, we have to concentrate our effort in this small country. We will not go anywhere. So we need to expand. We need to how do you call it? We need to collapse our barriers and make sure that our land borders are no more there. We can move freely from one country to another country. Look at our telecommunication. You get to Ghana, you have to buy a new SIM. You get to Togo, you have to buy a new SIM. You get to Benin, you have to buy a new SIM. It's not helping. You should be able to call, because I'm sure you can, when you are in New York, you can call someone in Georgia, in America, for instance. In Ghana, it doesn't happen. In Africa, it doesn't happen. You have to change a SIM. And how? How? So we have to think about the telecommunication or the communication generally. So if you are in Ghana, you should be able to use the same SIM to call even someone in South Africa without any hitch. So we must make sure that as Africans, we think about coming together. Our language barrier is even there. So how do we solve it? At least for now, we have English, French, and Portuguese that we are using. We have to be thinking about even one language for the entire Africa. And we are at Harakati, we're even thinking about Swahili, because it's a language that has been established already. So we can use that. So coming together as blacks, as Africans, is very important. It's very important. I have spoken about the communication. We must communicate well. I've spoken about the free flow of goods and services. We must also be able to send our goods elsewhere. Division of everything in Africa is not helping. So we have to do something about that. So I think that the trade is very important. It's not just trading for trading's sake. We have to trade and trade with all Africans. There are certain things that you can produce. If you take, for instance, the late Savo Katanka, look at how he started. He's very innovative. He's created things. If you are selling, we are buying cars from him. Look at the amount of money he will make, and then look at the number of people he will employ. We say we are unemployed, and we are running to the West. We are going there to do what? We are working there, and they are producing and bringing those products to Africa. It's not helping us. We have to ensure that we open our borders, we produce here, and we sell here. It's after satisfying the African market that we can go elsewhere. Because our people are in need. Our people are in need. So we need to develop. We can't develop by sending our best brain outside. They must be within and work within and produce within and satisfy our people and make sure that they employ our people. So integration is key. It's the way to go. We have to embrace that and ensure that we integrate well and see ourselves as one people, see ourselves as people who are from the same land, people who understand one another, people who think of development, the real development. Because you can't develop when we go to negotiate in piecemeal. I will go, Ghana will go, Nigeria will go, Gambia will go. They see us as, I don't know how they may look at us, because some of them will think that Africa is just one country. But in Africa, we think we are many countries. Look at China, the size of China. Look at the United States. You go as Gambia and you are sitting with Trump and you want to negotiate what? Not even a size of one state in America. So we need to sit up as blacks and integrate. That's all that I want to say about that. Thank you.
Africa integration, collapsing of colonial borders, and breaking of trade barriers. That sounds very good. That would have been best for Africa. There is a but there. Some Africans make the argument that this will bring about the likelihood of local industries being out-competed and raises the losses of revenue to the states at the borders. We often speak about this at the local level or at the lower level. People are talking about criminals coming into the countries, other countries coming in to take over their markets, and job competitions, and also local industries as well. They also talk about terrorism, which can appear in other countries, flooding the country with so many people who are not coming to the country to do anything beneficiary. They just want the comfort of that country because they know that country is better than their own. So this is the fear of other countries agreeing to integration. They feel these are some of the discomfort that will come in if they should free borders, if they should allow trade barriers to collapse or to break. People will violate the rules and regulations of the other countries. So they are not in agreement with that. But I think that it is not going to be easy for us to do that. But if we look at it, we will see that if we should accept the collapsing of physical colonial barriers and the breaking of trade barriers, it will help Africa to develop faster, because hand in hand, they say hand go, hand come. What Ghana is producing, for example, is not the same thing somebody else in Togo or in Nigeria or in another country is producing. So if I'm producing something that the other country doesn't have, and I'm free to pass through and go to the other country and sell it, that person, the other country benefits and I also benefit, because he needs it and I need the money. So that kind of exchange, barter trade, like a barter trading form of, will help us to grow better. And the same applies to the other country. They can also cross over easily. But this time, going to other countries is not easy for us to do so. You even have your documents and other things, but it's very difficult because they have to screen you to know whether you are really going there for a good purpose or a bad purpose. So if you are coming to a country to make benefits or to also give benefit to the country, and you are frustrated on the way, I don't think you have the courage to come back. Most people trade and find difficulties, and when they come and they are not courageous, they don't go back. And who loses? It's both countries that lose. So I think if we try our best, as Harakati and Muungano is pushing forward integration, if we try our best to bring this thing on board and we are able to make it, I think Africa will be a better place for other people to look at. Europe have been able to do it, so we can also do it. You enter Europe without knowing, you enter other countries in Europe without knowing that you have entered the country. So we can also do it as well. But then we need our police forces or security forces to do their homeworks very well. If they are able to do their homeworks, that will even help. Both other countries and two countries, or maybe whatever countries, how many countries, can join forces together to combat criminalism and terrorism. That will be able to erase all this fear of criminals and terrorists and all other bad aspects from African country. And then the country will be at peace with one another, and goods and services will flow freely for us to enjoy in Africa. So I think that is the few that I have in mind to challenge. The advantages of eliminating trade barriers, collapsing colonial borders, integration, and establishing a union for is far outweighing its disadvantages. So let us look at that way, and I know we have a very big homework or task to do. And if we come together as we are pushing the front, I'm sure we'll be able to make it. This is the little I have to add to this.
Okay, I will say that my colleague have already said a lot about the subject matter, which is the integration of Africa. The integration of Africa is a topic that Harakati za Muungano is campaigning for. And we are calling for the coming together of African countries. We are doing so because we notice that when African countries pull their strength together, it will boost the intra-African trade, and also it will deepen Africa's market integration. For instance, when we take the example of Ghana, Ghana is wealthy in gold, and we know that gold is being used to manufacture electronics items. And we know that Togo is wealthy in phosphate, and phosphate is being used in manufacturing manure. It's also used in manufacturing medicine, and is also used in manufacturing matches. So when we take these two countries, if Africa is being united, you could see that Ghana that has the gold can freely send that gold to the countries that has the infrastructure or that has the ability to produce those electronics devices freely. Then Togo also that has the phosphate will have the chance to ship freely those phosphates to the countries that have the ability to produce those manure, those medicine, matches, and others. So you could see that we interhelp together. It means we join forces together. And there is a saying that together we are more stronger. So if countries that form the African continent are able to come together once the colonial barriers are being taken away, once we have the same currency, once we have the same or common board that sets the tariff on how things are being sold on the continent, you could see that things will become very easy, pricing of things will become very easy for the African countries. That is why Harakati za Muungano is pushing very hard for the integration of the Africa countries. Also, you could notice that whenever we come together, we should be able to compete with the Western market. on the industrialization field, also on the manufacturing field, because we know very well that when we want to face them individually as countries, we are nowhere to reach or to match with them. But when we pool our strength together, then we should be able to compete with them in terms of pricing of our products. So Harakati za Muungano believe very strongly in this agenda of integration of Africa. So whenever we are united, we believe that we will make a desired impact in the world. Thank you.
The integration is actually the way for Africa to actually go, to embrace. Since we have independence, Africa will have independence, and we have our individual countries to actually stay single and then actually compete with the market. We kept having the problem up to date. So it is time that we should actually integrate ourselves together so that we can create the market for, for our goods and services. You know, others can say that, oh, if you collapse the borders, there will be criminals or some other things that will come into individual countries. Me, I share a different view. For the fact that even those borders that are there, I am telling you that we have unapproved routes than those borders that we feel that they are saving the countries. That is one. And then ask yourself that those borders that are there, the revenue that they are actually generating, does it even all go to the government? Are you sure? How much? I can tell you that the percentage that goes to government is less. It's less than what actually profit. So I don't see why those borders should be there. In fact, even some villages, some of the countries, for instance, if you take Ghana here, Togo, some Ghana have farms in Togo. They go to Togo and farm in the Kaba. So why are you saying that these borders is there? You are deceiving yourself. So instead of for us to actually, take off those borders and come together and create a larger market, so that when we have our goods, we can move freely and do transactions. We rather block ourselves. I can give you a scenario when a Nigerian woman was bringing his goods to Ghana here to sell. He got to Lomé, then the goods were, intercepted. They were seized, and for the fact that it's like they are not, getting the officers what they want before they release the goods. So the goods eventually got perished because they are perishable goods. So these are the impediments we put for ourselves in Africa. So we need to actually, get ourselves, put ourselves house together and trade ourselves, move together freely from Ghana to Togo, Togo to Nigeria, so that we can, work together as this thing. Secondly, I'm talking about movement within Africa should be free. If you also talk about you take, for instance, this our calls that we have been doing, phone call. If I call from here to north, I think the journey is far, but the price is the same thing. But if I call Togo here with my phone, you see how much they'll price me. So why? Because one, if you make a call, the call has to go to France. In security reasons, you have been monitored. Secondly, just like the price has detached us from communicating with each other. That is how the white man is doing it. If you are talking about even the borders that should not be collapsed and other things, where do they find, if you go to the Galasé Center, you see foreigners, where do they find themselves there? Where do they find themselves? So we are just teasing ourselves, and then this thing has been going on for a very long time, and it is time. So the Harakati za Muungano as a NGO that is actually champion it is something that we should embrace on, because we have the other organizations like the ECOWAS. I think they say it, but they don't actually go into practicals. But this organization really want to go into practicals, and we see the science. So we need to actually rally around so that we can get the benefit and see the Africa that we want. Thank you.
Yeah, so I want to add one or two things again to what we have said. When you look at, Laura had just spoken about the communication, the fact that you call Togo is more expensive than even calling Europe. It's not just fair. And our people don't even have the means. Look at the flight in Africa. When you take a flight from here to Senegal, for instance, it's very expensive. And how many of our people can just go to Senegal using the air flight? It's very killing. So I think that collapsing the borders will help. And then we have to look at the price we give to the air travels. We have to look at it. It might be very affordable to be able to travel from one African country to another. Very important. And then if we are able to collapse all these barriers and we are able to integrate our communications, we must also think about the economy, the monetary policy. We have from Ghana, for instance, you have CD. You go to Togo, they have CFA. You go to Nigeria, they have Naira. You go to Liberia, they have the Liberia dollar. All these things, South Africa. Yes, we need to think about having a common currency. A common currency that you can use anywhere. Because look at the dollar you even use, sometimes you use and pay our money. The dollar comes from where? From the United States. Look at this. The dollar comes from the United States. And you think about the rate of all these currencies. Ghana, Africa, we have about 33 different currencies. How can we compete? How can we compete? It's not possible. And our rate will keep on fluctuating. So we need to have a common currency. Think about having a common central bank for Africa. And I think that should be the way to go. Thank you.
Okay. So in conclusion, we want to actually commend our blocs, African Union, ECOWAS, and the other unions. In fact, they are doing well. And that is why we are here as Harakati and Muungano, to support them, to work with them, and actually see that most of those prophecies and policies that they have are manifested. We want to actually see the action, the work done. And that is why we are here. So we are calling on them. They can come so that we unite and move this agenda forward. More so, I also want to speak to my country brothers, my African brothers, Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, Congo, Ivory Coast. Look, there is something that international economists have made us believe, that the basis for development is actually competition and specialization. And that is what the Western world have been doing. They come together, they compete, they get lower prices. And those individual countries specializes in the areas that they do well. At the end of the day, they all share and benefit from that. And that is the basis of development. Not population, not peace, and not what you have. Because I see that most of these countries in our part of the world, continent Africa, think that they have something small that they don't want to share. Ghana will say we are peaceful. We are a very peaceful country. So we don't want anybody to infiltrate. Nigeria will say, oh, we have the numbers already. Do you need anyone else? Even China is collaborating. 1.2 billion. They are forming BRICS. Even US that they fight with them, they still trade with them. That should tell you something that has to do with integration. So let's forget about our sizes. Let's forget about our peace. Because there is a country in the Western world that is where they go for holidays. Everybody wants to go to holiday there because they think that is the country that is peaceful. They have something that is unique and they all come together and they benefit from that. But if you think that you are peaceful so you don't want anybody to come, then I can assure you that in the near future, poverty will kill you in peace. So let's come together. Thank you.
Thank you.